Hey everybody, hope you all are doing well and staying safe from the virus. Hopefully, self-quarantined, or if you have to go to work, taking all the precautions you can, washing hands and all that. I'm very fortunate that I get to work from home during this, so besides a couple walks for fresh air, haven't really been outside too much, but have been playing some SWTOR and have accumulated a decent number of command crates. So I figured it was time for Renown caches. So I figured it was time for another opening video. Once again, we're doing 20. And then I have plenty of Warzone lockboxes and some Conquest crates as well. We'll get to those a little bit later on. So, as usual on my Sage, I'm not really looking for any gear for this character. I think all I need, maybe some mods that are technically best in slot, but right now I have like all letterless mods, which are very, very close to best in slot. Um, so really what I'm looking for would be armorings, the good 306 armorings, because I can roll them for better amplifiers, and my DPS set has the best amplifiers, but my healing set as well as my shadows set, I could still use some better amplifiers. In fact, there's one now. Let's go ahead and claim that guy. I'm gonna put the good stuff in the bottom here. And is this a 306? Does it not say? It doesn't say. Hopefully it's 306. And yes, it is, and it has good armoring as well. So, for example, so my new rule is 50k. I've been going up to 50k trying to get um, it's not really a good one. Oh, here we go. Periodic intensity. Okay, I can use that for my shadow. So awesome. And the mod's okay. Could be useful for a tank, but I think I have tons of those already. Um, all right, let's keep going, shall we? Boots again. I think those could probably be 306, right? Maybe they are three. Well, they're 305, but the mod is 304, or the armoring rather. The mod is a B mod. The enhancement, however, is a really good alacrity enhancement, so I'll take that. And I don't really need that mod too much, so I'll probably just disintegrate the rest. I'll go through all these once I finish opening. Ooh, what do we have here? Explosive return I already have, so I will disintegrate that. I do have one of those guys. And 302, so no good. Obviously the stuff that's not moddable is also not useful for me, because moddable gear is best in slot. A few more crates. Lightsaber, I guess I could take in case it has like a good mod or enhancement in there. Don't need relics, already have plenty of those. Alright, 3 more and then we'll go through this little bit. Alright, so let's go through and take anything that might be useful here. Proficient is not the good enhancement, they have too much endurance. You want the initiative enhancements. Belt's not any good because it's not moddable. Relic I don't need, this is 302. We'll take this guy just in case he has a good mod or enhancement. Not moddable, not moddable, not moddable. Already have an explosive return. It's not that great anyway. This would be good, except it's 304. This is 302. Not moddable, not moddable, 304. It's an A mod. A mods are not very good. Unless you just need them for your gear score. The most important thing is to get your gear score to 306 first. That comes before like anything else. But once you have 306, you definitely shouldn't be using A mods anymore. Yeah, nothing else here is really useful at all, so let's go ahead and disintegrate. Alright, got another one of those, but we'll save him for later. Put him in the save for later pile, and let's see what I have here. This might be a good mod. I'm not sure about that one. I need a not sure pile. I don't think it is, but I'll have to check. What about this guy? He has a B mod, we looked at that one. And this lightsaber has an A mod, it has an A in it, so it's not any good. Studious is also not any good. You can see it barely has any power and has a lot of endurance, which is not what you want. The hilt's fine, but I think I'm good on hilts, so I'm not going to worry about that. So we can disintegrate these two. I'm going to put this little purple thing here just to separate what I've already sorted through from what I have yet to sort through. And let's open some of the daily lockboxes next. They tend to have stuff that's not so good. Although that one did have some renown points, so those are at least nice. And I'll open all of these and I'll go through them just to save time. Okay, so these are purples. They're clearly not any good. Yeah, none of these are 306s. But, okay, this one here actually has a good armoring. And maybe a good mod? Let's see, what's the mod called? Barrage, I don't think is any good. Let's do some rolling on this. Periodic Resilience, it's not that great. Really, I just look for the yellows. Tech Wizardry, so I don't really play any tech classes right now, but if I do have like a Commando or a Vanguard or my Gunslinger, if I start playing them again, that could be, oh, excuse me, pretty good. Let's do a few more rolls. All right, we'll leave this one for now with Tech Wizardry. And I will save it because I'm sure I'll play a class at one point that needs Tech Wizardry. This has a 306 mod, but you can tell it's not a good 306 mod because it doesn't have what is it, 70? Yeah, 471 is what you want to see. Or if you click on it, you can see it's 80 R4. You don't want R4. You want the ones that have letterless, or I think like R1 might be the same, but you want basically 470. What did I just say? 471? Yeah, it's one of the ones I know when I see it, just because I'm used to seeing them. This does have a good mod, however. Letterless mods they're not best in slot, but they're pretty darn close. So I'll save him for later. And Adept Superior Enhancement. I don't think that's the best one, but it might be close. So where was that guy? Is it him? No. What did I just take that from? Am I going crazy here? I get. Oh, it was this guy. Okay, so we'll put him in the maybe pile. And this lightsaber, what does he have? I don't think that mod's any good, but I'll put him in the maybe pile just to check into it later. So let's disintegrate all the rest of the stuff. I clearly don't need any of these. And we should get some Jawa junk and some other fun stuff from this. Maybe a legendary amber if we're lucky. Nope, not lucky right now. All right, let's put these here, and we have 5 more crates to open. Starting with a weekly Warzone lockbox. A little better off. Got some crafting mats. Probably won't use many of them, but I'll take them just in case. All right, set bonus gear, so I will keep that. Oh, my maybe pile and my keep pile are kind of merging together. It's not, as far as I know, a great set bonus, but oh, it does have a good armoring though. Maybe a good mod too. So it's a maybe mod. I have to look at that and see if it's any good. But the armoring is definitely good. So let's do some rolls on this. Weapon expertise. Okay, I think that's useful for like maybe shadow tanks in PvP. Not really sure, but I'll keep that for now until I look into what classes can use it. I'm sure I'll be playing some class at some point that can use it. This armoring is not the 471, so it's not any good. So we can put him in the trash pile, which I'll keep over here for now. This one is good, so I'll keep him. But you can't roll on them, as far as I can tell, unless you put them in a piece of armoring, which is kind of dumb, but is what it is. So he is also not very useful. And this guy, does he have a good mod? B mods, so nah. B mods are really only for tanks. Boots of the Gathering Storm. Okay, that's actually useful because I already have it, but if I ever make a second set for some reason, that might be good to have. And as you can see, it does have a good armoring, which I'm happy to see. Let's roll on this for a bit. Force Harmonization. So this is good for healing, but I don't think there's any reason to make a second healing set, so I probably don't really need that. Alpha Strike. That might be good for like an Infiltration Shadow. I could see an argument for it there, but even there, I think there are other ones that are better. All right, I'll keep going to 50 just to see what I get. Oral Rejuvenation isn't good for anybody. There are better healing ones. Oh, and I'm already at 50. See, that goes by quickly. So I will keep it though because it is a set bonus piece, and I could probably use it armoring maybe for something at some point. I don't think I need this one, but we'll put him in the maybe pile to be sure, and let's disintegrate these three over here. And then it's time to open our last 4 crates. Now these should have a ton of stuff. The Conquest ones are among the best crates, maybe the best. So definitely do your Conquest every week if you can. So let's see, we have a set bonus piece. And I hear they're redoing the Sage Healer set bonuses soon. Right now it's March 29, so I haven't redone them yet, but I think it's on the PTS and it'll be coming live soon. So even though this is not really the best set bonus now, it might actually become the best healer set bonus down the road. So we will definitely keep you. Not moddable, so don't want him. 306, that's a good armoring, so I will keep that. That is my alarm rather, to check Kaizaiken's stores on the fleet. Kaizaiken is a special vendor with discounts. He's sort of near the vendors in the next pod over that normally sell gear. So if you haven't talked to him, definitely check him out. Every weekend, he's only available on the weekends, I think, and he sells a different set or different items of gear on sale every weekend. So I always check every weekend just to see if he has anything I might use. The stuff he sells is half the price that it would normally be. So 1,500 tech fragments and I think 1,000,005 as opposed to 3 million or something like that. All right, so this is not the good armoring, but it is amplified champions, which is great. You get those a lot from Conquest ones, and what's great about those is that, if I haven't already mentioned it, most set bonuses are only 6-piece, or all set bonuses are either 4-piece or 6-piece, except for like the leveling gear. So because there's no odd set bonuses, odd number set bonuses, and because there are 7 pieces of gear which can have set bonuses on them, you will always have one extra piece that can have a set bonus, but that you don't need to have like a 6-piece set bonus, or if you do a 4+2, either way you don't get to 7. So that 7th slot you should be using an amplified champions piece, and what that does is it gives you an extra. I can show you here. It has here an extra amplifier. So it's not as good as the regular ones. You want to roll until you get a blue as opposed to rolling until you get a purple, because the blue are the best ones here, like medtech. So if I ever have like a commando healer, then maybe I could use this. But anyway, as you can see, they're all greens and blues. They don't get better than that. But hey, it's better than nothing, right? So I don't need those guys. Let's kind of put them over here for now. I'll disintegrate them later, but first we have all kinds of good stuff here. Victor's chest guard I will keep just because it is a set bonus piece. The mod's not any good. Nothing in here is really any good, but it is a set bonus piece, so we'll keep it. I'm going to move my maybe stash up again, just to make more space. The Life Warden I already have, so I don't think I really need that. I can probably just disintegrate it. This is not moddable. This is 302. This is 302. This is another one of those healer set pieces, which is funny because I'm set to be loot discipline balance, so I don't know why I'm getting all this healer stuff, but whatever. I will keep it in case it becomes best in slot. 306. I already have 306 stuff, so it's not even the best implant. Shatex is the best stat distribution on the implants. And a not moddable piece that I don't need. So let's go ahead and get rid of these ones, and then we will open up. This is actually a really good amplifier, or a really good tactical, but I already have at least one, if not 2. And they can be shared between your legacy, so I could keep it if I was like, maybe I'll leave it on a character and I can use the other one on a different character, but I usually put all my gear in my legacy bay anyway when I'm done, so not a big deal. All right, last but not least, we have another set bonus. Not a good armoring, but it's a B mod, so again, that's good for like a tank maybe, arguably. Once again, I have some healing gear, but at least it does have a good armoring, so it's doubly useful or potentially useful. RL command, nobody does enough AoE damage for it to really be worth it. Alpha Strike, I'll take that for now. Let's keep going though. Up in expertise. Okay, I can use that. Put him in the keep pile. Not moddable, not moddable, not moddable. Okay, here's a DPS one, kind of, sort of. And again, it has a good armoring in there. Mod's not any good, and the enhancement's not any good. Power's much too low. For Alacrity, you want the nimble enhancements. Let's do a little more gambling here. This might be okay for a tank gear, probably not. I really haven't looked into tanks at all. Probably should have taken that purple armor penetration, but really at this stage I'm running out of funds. Alright, let's stop there in case I need to like extract something. But I will move him to the keep pile. And 302, so I don't need that one either. Alright, so I will keep the stuff that I have down here. I'll look into whether it's worth keeping these ones here. And that'll be that. So thank you guys very much for watching. I'm going to save up, hey, Legendary Ember. That's good for making augments. I'm going to save up some more crates. When I have another 20 or so, I'll probably do another video then. So be sure to like and subscribe, and and stay safe out there. And I will see you all again soon.